Hi, my name is Dr. Hugh. I want to let you know that this Cholesterol Healthy Heart Workshop is one of the most amazing workshops that I've ever put together. If you want new patients, in abundance, if you're tired of doing spinal screens every single weekend to get new patients, this is the lecture for you. This lecture has been basically a 2-year production for me. I've been working on this lecture for 2 years. I put literally probably 2,000 hours in this lecture. So if you want to go out and get new patients, this is a lecture for you. Save your weekends with your friends and your family. For example, this past weekend I did a lecture at the library, and we had over 60 guests there. Not my patients, but 60 guests. And out of those 60 guests, 30 patients came in and decided to be, 30 of those guests came in as new patients. So the numbers are just phenomenal. I mean, if you do any research on these statin medications, it's the biggest lie right now that's going on in America. Basically, the stats show that out of every 100 people, only one person actually gets benefit from taking a statin medication. As chiropractors, we're at the leading edge to educate people so they actually understand where true health actually comes from. This presentation, basically it's a 90-minute presentation that I put together. I have roughly over 16 videos that I've downloaded from YouTube. From YouTube, I've actually converted those YouTube videos so they can be directly imported right into PowerPoint. So this is a PowerPoint presentation with video, with audio. So if you want to really get to a market that's untapped, people that are really sick and suffering, people that have literally been lied to, this is the lecture for you. It's roughly on this DVD that you'd actually get. There's about 5 megabytes or 5 gigabytes of information. I'm going to give you 2 full cholesterol lectures that I've actually videotaped myself, so you can actually walk through the presentation and you can actually see what I do when I do it to get the result that I actually get. So you're going to get two different lectures that I've done, one in my practice and one actually in the library. You're going to get all the research, all the videos, all the pictures. It's going to be a no-work procedure. You're going to get the DVD. You're going to basically load it up on your computer, and there you go. You're pretty much ready to present. I have three sheets of paper where I've got all the research from. So one of the things that you'd probably want to do, you'd probably want to spend a week or two just browsing the research, reading the information. You don't have to go online. You don't have to search for any of the information. It's already there. You just go click on the websites, and you can read the information from there. So you have a better understanding of what we're actually dealing with when we talk about statin medications. None of this lecture is actually my opinion. Every slide that goes through the PowerPoint is referenced. So I have credible sources. Most of this stuff comes from the New England Journal of Medicine, the British Medical Journal. So basically it's coming from very reputable journals, so you actually have credibility. One of the things actually creating like a culture. The culture is that you're the expert. People are sick, suffering, and dying from taking medication, and they can come in your office and get results. Basically, the fifth solution here at the end of the lecture is how you talk about the nervous system and how there's a brain-body connection. If you cut the nerve to the heart would be dead. Let's say you don't cut the nerve. Let's say you squeeze the nerve. To have a healthy or sick heart, you literally have a sick heart that's dying. So it doesn't matter if you have perfect blood pressure or perfect cholesterol. All that stuff is meaningless if you have a crushed and damaged nerve going to your heart. And I thoroughly walk through the close, so you come off as talking about cholesterol, but by the end, you're talking about misalignments in their spine and how those misalignments are literally causing their heart to shut down and any other organ that you have. I have a format of me doing the lecture, so you're going to have the DVD that goes with it, the video of me, and you're going to have the actual audio of me doing it. So when you're driving around, you can put that on your iPod and you can just listen to my lingo, how I present the information, and how I close them on chiropractic. But you definitely will not be disappointed in this video or this DVD, the Healthy Heart Cholesterol Workshop. It is an abundant supply of new patients. This is the lecture for you. This is the PowerPoint for you. I truly believe you will not be disappointed in this. The benefits are you can be up and running within basically 2 weeks, where me, it took 2 years to develop this lecture and thousands of hours I've put in. So the benefit is within 2 weeks, you'll be up and running. You'll be an expert. You'll get abundance of new patients. I also have marketing materials for you, how to present the flyer to patients. If you wanted to run a flyer campaign in your local newspaper, we have a local newspaper here that we put these flyers in to actually market to these people at a library talk. So you'd want to do this off campus, not at your lecture, but maybe at a library eventually. So I have the materials on that, which gets phenomenal results because it's button oriented. I've done market research on the key phrases, the key marketing buttons that are hot buttons for people that they'll actually pick up and call you and schedule for the workshop with you. So on that note, I'm going to show you a couple videos, a couple clips of the Healthy Heart Workshop, but I guarantee you will not be disappointed in this workshop. Thank you for listening, and I hope you go and save people's lives and get people off of statin medication. Thank you. Now here, you're made up of 100 trillion cells. You're literally a spirit in a cellular being. Okay, so now this is a cell. Okay, this is your cell wall. So this would be your heart, this would be your liver, this would be your pancreas, this would be your digestive system. Okay, your cell wall is made out of this. Now, what's that right there? Cholesterol. Cholesterol is in your cell. In fact, what is this? 20% of your cells are cholesterol. See, cholesterol is your best friend. If you didn't have cholesterol, you would be dead. We'd all be dead in this room. Cholesterol is your best friend. In fact, it is 20% of your total body. Now, for example, how many people here have taken an aspirin for a headache? Raise your hand if you've taken an aspirin for a headache. Okay, keep them up, keep them up. Now, for example, you learn down. How does the aspirin just know to go to your head? How does aspirin know to do that? It doesn't. Okay, it goes through your whole entire body. When you take a statin medication, which is a cholesterol-lowering medication, how does it know just to go to your blood? It doesn't. So guess what? It sucks the cholesterol out of every single organ in your entire body. Your bones, your muscles, your liver, your pancreas, your digestive system. You need cholesterol. It sucks, literally sucks it out. This is a high resolution video or picture. You see this right here? This is all cholesterol. Cholesterol is your best friend. You need cholesterol in your body. And in fact, it does this. This is the ad that comes from Time Magazine right here. I'm going to show you. Okay, this is the ad right here. Everyone can see that. Now, if you can see this. What does it say? Crestor has not been determined to prevent what? Heart disease, heart attacks, or strokes. See, this isn't my opinion. See, I'm telling you the truth. Right here, you can come up and read it. It says it right there. So why are you taking medication?
It's hard to ignore the ads. This advertisement for Lipitor boasts a 36% reduction in heart attacks. But there's a reason for this asterisk. The benefit may not be as dramatic as you think. The study in the ad split people into two groups. For over 3 years, one group took Lipitor, the other a placebo. For every 100 people in the placebo group, there were 3 heart attacks. In the Lipitor group, there were 2. That means 100 people had to take Lipitor for more than 3 years to spare just one person from a heart attack.
Cannot begin too early. In fact, America's pediatricians came out today with a dramatic recommendation. Children as young as 2 should have their cholesterol tested. And if needed, kids as young as 8 should start taking cholesterol-lowering drugs. We begin tonight with...
An analysis of many studies found that cholesterol-lowering drugs known as statins increased the risk of dying by 1% over 10 years. One study found 15 times more breast cancer in women given a statin. This is according to an excellent letter to the editor published in the Wall Street Journal on May 25, 2003, about statins by Professor Joel Kaufman, who's Professor of Chemistry Emeritus.